Good morning, my beautiful sacred souls. How are you out there? This is Lolly Cosmo, and she knows I'm out in nature right there. Beautiful day. It is the total solar eclipse. Yes. And the new moon. It's also still spring equinox. Yes, indeed. And it is in Aries, and it's still Aries season. Oh my God, there's a lot going on. And Mercury retrograde. Woohoo! Come on in, y'all guys. I got a lot to talk about. Oh yeah, get your pen, get your pad, get your paper, marker, crayon, eyebrow pencil. Let's go. It's about to be on. All right, come on. Hi guys, welcome back to the show. If you're new to the show, my name is Lolly Cosmo, and she knows. Now, I don't know everything. So when I want to know something, I'll go and do my research. And then when I find out, I'll come back. And when I know, I'll let you guys know. So this is a channel where we talk about conscious news, breaking news. If I find out something I think like you guys need to know, I'll come on here and I'll let you guys know and share it with you. I do believe in God the Creator. And I also do believe that there are other gods of other people's understandings. I've been blessed to study over 20 years of different diverse religions as well as spiritual belief systems. And with that being said, I'd like to talk about a little bit of it all. We talk about the chakras, talk about Kundalini, we talk about the moon phases. Now, of course, I'm not astrologist. If you want astrologist guru, there are some people that I can recommend to you. One of the people that I love and adore, she's amazing and beautiful, is Bahati Life. She's really good at astrology. Like she's dedicated her entire life to this. I'm not able to like watch her a lot like I would like to, but like back in the days, I used to watch her a lot. So I was just thinking like anything about some people that I can probably recommend to the audience out there who would want to learn more about astrology. I believe she has an astrology school as well. Anyway, I'm not being sponsored by her. I just want to throw that out there. I have one other person because I only have like about two of them that I really believe like they know their shit. But when it comes to like talking moon phases, that's all my genre. Like I love. I'm sure others do know about moon phases, but I love to talk about moons and conscious news. So yeah, let's get started. So I am today kind of, trying to get this out here as quick as possible because I got a lot going on. I'm in my room right now. I didn't have time to put up a backdrop and get all fancy or smancy like some of you that are used to watching my channel. You know, I'm usually just dress up, which is what I generally do every day. But I was out in nature, as you see, and I'm taking a nice little hike and getting some downloads. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do this video. Sometimes I don't do a moon phase video. I'm really pretty much spiritually led as to what phases that I do want to talk about or not. But anyway, so we have a whole lot to talk about, you guys. Oh my freaking God. There is a lot going on. For one, it is officially eclipse season. Yes. So the day is the 19th. Today is the total solar eclipse. I said solar, solar eclipse, can't talk. Tomorrow is the 20th. That is the new moon. Yes. All about new beginnings. Yes, indeed. And then, of course, we have the 21st. That is going to be Mercury retrograde. I know some of y'all out there like, oh, Lord Jesus. No, Lolly, not Mercury retrograde, like a communication and electronics jacket. Look, it's not all entirely bad. I promise you. I promise. So let's get into it. So I do want to start by saying it is the official solar total eclipse and new moon. And it's in Aries. Okay. So there's a lot going on here. I'm going to give you guys some tarot towards the end as well as some affirmations. And I just want you guys to know that it's a time to dream big, bigger than you have ever imagined. I mean, dream so damn motherfucking big that it scares literally the hell out of you. Yes, it is that time because it is attainable. Trust and believe. Yes, indeed. It is highly attainable during this season. Now, I do want you guys to know there will be huge triggers, Lots of change, lots of swift movement. That's what Aries is all about, swift movement. It can kind of be, it's definitely fiery. It could definitely be energy of intensity. Some things kind of can be chaotic at times. But anyway, I want you guys to take a break and go right now and grab yourself a notepad, a pen, pencil, marker, crayon pencil, hell, even a goddamn eyebrow pencil. Grab you something because you're going to want to take some notes. All right. I'll give you guys just a quick one, okay? And I'll be right back. Yeah. Okay. You guys are back. Great, great, great. So then, whatever you got to do, Lolly Cosmo is about to give you the juice. Yes, indeed. So it's also, like I said in my last video, it's like the new year, because Aries, you got to know, is the first zodiac sign of the entire zodiac system. It's also governs the first house of all 12 houses. So you can kind of say it's really the start of the new year, not so much January 1st. You know what I mean? Like, if you made resolutions like the rest of us, and then probably like a week or two into 2023, you were probably like, and you forgot about them, or you're like, whatever, right? Well, you need to know that because Aries is the first zodiac and the first house of the year, and is the spring equinox, there's a lot of new beginnings going on, y'all. If you look at that, like really look at that. Everything is brand new. We get, so to speak, a fresh slate, a fresh canvas to paint on. And that's a beautiful thing. But there is a little bit of, nicks and knocks around the corner here and there. So there's some things that we do want to be conscientious of. There is a fresh new start for a lot of you out there. And there's going to be a lot of quick results, quick movements. With the moon, there's going to be a lot of things that come out of the dark, or out of hiding, so to speak, like a lot of secrets, a lot of reveal, a lot of shock factor. So it's really, really key and important that we stay grounded. Again, it is spring equinox. That's a new beginning. And you may say, Lolly, okay, well, what WTF? What exactly is the spring? I mean, not the spring equinox, but what exactly is the total eclipse, right? Well, it's basically, okay, let me put it like this. Legend says in so many cultures, historically, that if you want to look at the sun on its own, the sun brings masculine energy. So it's kind of like the man, right? And the moon is feminine energy. And so it's kind of like the female, right? And when the eclipse happen, it's like you have the sun and the earth and the moon in the middle, and they come together real close and cover each other, and they make a baby. That's the best analogy I can give you, for especially for the layman out there. Just like, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Anyway, I'm sure there's probably a better way to explain that, but it's when it comes together and it overshadows. The new moon ends when the moon wanes to a crescent. And by the way, it is Ramadan. So happy Ramadan again to all my Muslimina and Muslim friends out there. They are getting ready to celebrate when the crescent moon comes in. And that's for, most Muslims worldwide. The eclipse. Now, there can be some chaoticness. Right now, guys, the planets are like do, like all over the place, right? And it can have us kind of feeling like all over the place. Again, very key, important time to focus and ground yourself, because right now there could be a lot of breakdowns as well as a lot of breakthroughs. Now, if things start to break or crack or fall or crumble in your life right now, just know that it's either a breakdown or a breakthrough. And even if it's a breakdown, don't take it in a negative aspect. Take it as a positive, because what's happening is the energy is so intense right now that it's opening our eyes, it's shedding light, it's giving clarity to a lot of things in our lives, like our personal lives, for one, because you always want to start at home first and then spread abroad. So it's giving us the opportunity to analyze things in our life, areas of our life of lack or bitterness or anger, or things that we are holding back, grudges, just pain, trauma, things from our childhood. We need to be doing that shadow work, peoples, and healing our inner child. I had a video on shadow work. I accidentally deleted a lot of my videos, so my page probably looks like really, really new. Well, actually it is, but I've been rebranding and doing other things. But I will come back on here and try and do another shadow work video, because I mean, people keep on emailing me about it. They either loved it or they just never saw it, or they're asking about what is shadow work. But anyway, you definitely want to work on your inner child and heal. You definitely want to take this time to, maybe jot down a few things about yourself that no longer serves you. Old behavioral patterns, thought processes, things that just aren't working or aligning up with who you're trying to be or where you're going or where you want to go in life. Those are some aspects that I would definitely look at. Now, let's talk about real quick as just like a food for thought. In the ancient days, people thought that when an eclipse came, it was like a bad omen. It was like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? And it's during a time, because, it's during a time where a lot of things resurface, people, situations, things resurface, come back from the past, like a flashback, like bam, I'm back. You know what I'm saying? So it's also a testing period, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think during the eclipse being today, the day is the eclipse, official eclipse day. I don't think it's good for manifesting on the eclipse day. New moon tomorrow, yes. But the eclipse, no. And only because the energy is so chaotic right now and the energy is so intense, you don't want to put stuff out there positive that you're trying to manifest and take in those negative energies. Oh, brings me to think about, saying this, the crystals. I got a lot of emails where people were like, Lolly, should I charge my crystals during the eclipse? And I was like, no, do not do that. Now, some people might say, oh, it's cool. Oh, no worries. I personally don't think that you should, because again, the energy is very, very freaking intense and chaotic and unpredictable. And you really don't want to incorporate that energy. You don't want your crystals to absorb that energy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't advise that. Now, the energy does linger on a little bit after this day, but and another new moon is tomorrow. It's really a personal preference. But I definitely think for sure tomorrow, you're less likely to absorb the negative energy aspect of it. So that would be a good time to do some manifestations. Now, the energy is, it could be paralyzing as well. And it's like, I don't know. I just really wouldn't. The eclipse season, when it's the season of eclipses, and we have more eclipses coming. There's another one, I believe, on like May 5th and so forth. But it's really a time to rid yourself. Think about ridding things from your life, people, situations, relationships that ain't serving you. Come on now. I mean, some of you guys are in relationships where you're not happy and that person is not for you. Like, I always say, like, if you think about it, 90% of the time, if you're fighting, arguing, and it's toxic, why are you there? You feel bad for them? Or, I mean, what about you? What about yourself? I always say, you got to know that you are the most important person first. You know what I'm saying? And then, you think about other people. It's self-care first. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, that's not my business. But the eclipse, is really about purging, you know, being conscientious of things that don't serve you physically in your physical world, even your home. It's spring equinox, time to gut out, root out, closets, locker rooms, your house, the junk drawers, all that kind of stuff. And then mentality wise, negative thought patterns, working on the heart chakra, aligning your heart chakra, opening your heart chakra, ridding it of negative things, just getting rid of the junk, the gook. You know what I'm saying? The garb, the garbage, the people, I want to say transitions, because a lot of you are in transition right now. Yes. So in this transition, take this time to really root out and line up what it is you want to do, be, in the future. What is it that you truly desire? Again, dream big. Where do you see yourself in, say, the next year? I don't want to say 5, 10, although you want to think about that too, but let's talk about some short-term goals. Let's start writing down some short-term goals. And then instead of just jumping to long-term goals, let's just focus, stay grounded on the short-term goals and think about, okay, do I really want this? Most importantly, why? Why do I want it? What does it do for me? What will it benefit me? How will it help others? You know, those are just some things to think about. So yeah, I definitely feel like it's a time where we need to brace ourselves. There will be some turbulence. It's kind of like getting on an airplane. If you guys ever been on one, I remember the first time I was on an airplane, it was like the scariest thing ever. And just like that horn right there, scary, especially the first time. And honestly, the second time, I got to keep it real with you, it was just as creepy, but it was just a little bit familiar because I'm like, okay, the plane ain't gonna go down. First of all, if it ain't my time, it ain't gonna happen, right? And so it was like, uh, let me just ground down. Let me breathe. Let me say some positive affirmations. But anyway, so things can kind of be turbulent, kind of shaky. Just, stay grounded, you guys. It's happening to initiate. The universe is trying to initiate a new beginning. Now, the eclipse is a wild card because sometimes you don't know, who gonna come back into your life or what situation is gonna come back into your life or what might transpire or transition. Just cleanse, ground, protect. Also, yes, thank you, Holy Spirit. It's key. Spirit saying is very much so key to find out where Aries is located in your charts. Like what is your the house that Aries falls into. And I may have time in the video, I may go over some of that in case you guys don't know. But this house, wherever the Aries falls into in your chart, is going to really govern the biggest aspects of your life moving forward. So you definitely want to know that. Now, I'm not talking about your sun sign. You know what I'm saying? Like if you are a Taurus, I'm talking about your rising sign. I will do a video on that. I don't get to it in time, and if you want to really know, just Google search or go on YouTube and type in rising signs, get a birth chart, and find out where you lie in the chart. It's basically where when you were born is where all the cosmos were located at that literal time when you came out your mama's womb, pretty much. So yeah, it really tells your personality more so than a sun sign. Like I think the rising sign is way more effective in different aspects of our life to pay attention to than our sun sign. But again, that's just me. Everyone has their own opinion on that. I'm not here to fight or argue about it. I'm just here to just, chill and let y'all know, what I think about certain things, particularly with the solar moon and the eclipse. It's very rare. Apparently, it only comes around so many years. I don't know. I've heard some people say 10, 8, 20. I honestly have not researched that aspect of it, honestly. But I know that it's rare and it's a hybrid. And I do know that it's not often. Like we have a lot of eclipses, but it's not often. But so you do want to deal with the dark soul of the night, which is the darkness that's inside of you, the demons, wrestle with them and get rid of people. Sometimes we can be our biggest enemy in the aspect of holding on to things that don't no longer serve us. You know what I'm saying? Like certain people, certain jobs, certain relationships, certain things, even vehicles. You know what I'm saying? People get stuck on a vehicle because how it looked, but goddamn well, that thing gonna break down and again the next corner, and next day, and again and again. You out of money, inconvenience. Let it go. Oh, but I look good in it, Lolly. Yeah. Really? You don't look good standing at the bus stop. You don't look good having to call an Uber or a taxi. Ooh, and if it's a yellow taxi, everybody know your business when you show up to the job or wherever you're getting in and out of that car. So you might want to take an Uber. But anyway, so yeah, Aries is strong. Like it is pretty much like the baddie of the zodiac. You know what I'm saying? It's intense. It can be impulsive, it's fast moving, it's passionate. We're still in Aries season also. So I mean, the new moon ain't just in Aries, as a zodiac, but we're also still in Aries season. So that's like double for the trouble. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like double the blessings, double. You might want to use that as an affirmation. I speak double the blessings in my life right now. I speak double the prosperity, double the love, double the joys, double the peace, double the abundance, double the protection. I speak double in my life right now in this season moving forward. That's a very good affirmation. Yes, indeed. So it's a time to look within, go within, so you won't be without. And really figure out, you ask yourself the question, what's holding me back? What are my limits? What are my blocks? What are my delays? What grudges am I holding? What unforgiveness am I harvesting? It's basically time to come home to you. Stop looking to the left, the right, and all outside of you for the answers. Go within. No one knows you better than you, baby doll. You got to know that. Go within and stop running from your damn self. I mean, it's one thing to run from love because maybe you've had nothing but terrible relationships. Trust me, I know. I've been there, done that. I'm finally in a place where I love myself. So like, I've healed from my past. I forgive all those people or mother suckers from my past. It's about me in the present and me being a greater version of myself today than yesterday. So I can move on and help other people with what I've learned in life. Those lessons are blessings. You got to think that everything you go through is a blessing because for most of us that's in the healing process, it made you stronger, way stronger than where you were way back then, say 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. So look at it in a positive aspect. Begin to change your mindset. Everything really is in the mind. And if you're having problems with realizing that, then maybe, baby doll, you need to align and activate your crown chakra. Food for thought. Just saying. Because, and then also, okay, thank you, Holy Spirit. Someone in particular, or a few people rather, I feel out there that's listening, really need to work on their base chakra, their root chakra. That's the red one. If you ever see the little, the little home picture and the chakras, the colors, the red one down below, that's your root chakra. And you need to protect the root chakra from the witchery. We'll get into that in a little bit. That's quite interesting. The Holy Spirit just revealed that to me. Yeah, you definitely want to work on your root chakra. Also, eating root vegetables will help keep you grounded. If someone out there is not feeling grounded, they're kind of feeling like all over the place. So yeah, root vegetables. Also eating vegetables or fruits that are red, wearing red, anything to do with red. Definitely meditate to the root chakra. You can do that on YouTube. There's various things you can do when it comes to magnifying and elevating yourself by activating and aligning your root chakra. Yes, indeed. New timelines, people. Oh my God. Out with the old and in with the new. Yes. Look, let me keep it real with you. Whether you believe it or not, this whole moon thing and the eclipse, right? It doesn't matter. Everything is shifting. Okay. You're either going to get left in the dark or left in the cold or come into the light, and line up. Because we're going into a whole new earth, a whole new everything, a whole new world. Aladdin type. Yes, energy is here for somebody out there. Get your magic carpet and fly off to the Netherlands and make a change. Gotta make a change for once in my life. Gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right. Man in the mirror. Yes. It's time to go in. I'm telling you. Be specific. This is another thing, because I see new networking coming, new opportunities, not just new beginnings, but new everything, new skill sets. You might want to go learn how to paint, go take a pottery class. You may want to learn how to fish. You might want to learn how to cook. Learn a new trade. Just do something new. It's time to open and expand your mind, expand your livelihood. It's about expansion, people. Blowing the fuck up. Yes. And I know I'm feeling this energy. I might be like, okay, this girl is just way too hyphy, this particular show. But honestly, guys, I felt like this for like probably the past couple of weeks. It's just been like building and building and building, building and building and building. Woo! um, but also I've been, raising my frequency, raising my vibration. And if you are finding yourself feeling depressed or low or whatever, blame it on the eclipse, blame it on the cosmos, but blame yourself for not practicing self-care to take care of yourself, your damn self. You need to be meditating. You got to stay praying. You got to stay around positive people. This is what raises your vibration. Unless you're a person that like to be solo bolo, or you're a person that maybe spirit is calling you to be solo, to yourself, because we all have those moments. For me, a lot, which I love. I don't mind being to myself. I get downloads quicker, easier. I can take care of myself, do self-care. I get a lot of inspiration. Crowds, yeah, they're okay from here, here and there. You want to see something new or experience a different, atmosphere, environment, energies, whatever. That's great. I do like to be out. So I'm not saying I'm not outgoing at all. Just I have my moments, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all have our moments, but some people more than others. And then some people, they need a goddamn moment. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They got so many people around them and pulling on them this way, and the phone ringing, and the traffic, beep, 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 ha, ha, ha. And it's like, calm, calm down. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, self-care. Listen to what your body needs. Again, you might need to just go solo bolo. You might need to take a vacation. You ain't got to go to Disneyland. You ain't got to go jump on a plane and fly out to Europe. Get out of your neighborhood. Get out of your town. Get out of your city. Or get out of your state. It just depends. Hell, sometimes I just jump in my car and I ride out. I'll be just rolling. No destination. And then I might see a mom and pop shop and like, and stop, pull over, see what they got on the menu, grab a drink or two or snack, or see a little event and be like, oh, and step out the car, be like, okay, hey, you know what I'm saying? You gotta open up your mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's time for the new baby doll. F the old, like, that's behind you. Anything that happened yesterday and beyond is done. It's like having a glass of milk. I know some of you have heard this before, and it spills. It's like, okay, what you gonna do? Pick it back up? No, you're gonna go get a fresh glass, you know what I'm saying, and pour you a new fresh glass of milk. That's what you're gonna do. Now, I do want to I'm gonna be closing soon and my time is running out, but I do want to stress upon the witchery, because during this, it's no secret that during moons in general, but particularly the eclipse, because it's so dark, you know what I'm saying, the dark moon, new moon, dark, they love to work their witchery. No worries, man. Karma justice is here. Yes. I'm telling you, it's already happening to a lot of your haters, your enemies. And if it's not, it's about to hit them like bam. Trust and believe. Just keep on living. Keep on living. Keep lining up, praying, meditating, staying connected to Christ consciousness, and whatever you do, you gonna see it, because a lot of exposure is coming. I mean, government wise, community wise, I mean, every freaking level, man. It's like it's like the lady in red. You know how on that movie, I don't know if that was that movie or not. Either way, I just remember from my childhood, there was a lady had a dress and she walked over that little thing on the ground. I can't even talk. Anyway, the little dress blew up over her head. Like she was walking, thought she was cute, and just like, I am the shit. I am the shit. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, I guess her heel got caught inside the thing, and all that wind just went exposed. Okay? Yes, all that. Everybody saw all that. Everybody's going to see all of it. You will see your enemy fall. Some of you I know I have my third eye is increased. I see faces. Like, you know what I'm saying? I see faces. I hear voices, names, all that. A lot of you are doing the same thing. It's the extension that we're in right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to happen even more so is what I'm telling you. And you're going to be shocked. Yes. Shocked at who has been working witchcraft around you and doing you dirty and trying to cause delays and try to separate you from relationships and partnerships and twin flames and soulmates. And yes, it is the union of twin flames and soulmate season. That portal is open still yet. Again, it's coming in for Vision. I also see a closed smackdown too, though, for certain ones that I know they are chosen to be with a certain person and they are running for whatever reason. That smackdown is coming too. That's how I'm getting like a smackdown. But anyway, Archangel Michael and Metatron has been fighting your battle for the witchery. Don't worry about it. For the Bible stompers, the Holy Spirit, the blood of Jesus. Yes. And for the rest of you, your spirit guides, your ancient being bloodline, spirit guides and ancestors and angels are covering you. Like they are whipping ass, kicking ass, okay, making it happen on your enemies, on your haters. Now, I do want to go over a few affirmations, and then I'm going to do a speed read on my tarot. I just pulled just some random cards that I was in meditation, and Spirit was like, just pull some random cards, and those are the ones that's for those people out there. I'm like, okay. Obedience is better than sacrifice. Okay. All right, so affirmations, guys. You can always do your own or come back, rewind this, write them down, whatever. I was going to put them on the screen, like write them or type them, put them on the screen, but then I didn't have no time. So, you know. Anyway. So repeat after me, darling. Number 1, I am living the life I was brave enough to create. Number 2, I live in a constant state of abundance. Yes, darling. And that's in everything. Abundance is not just money. But anyway, it just felt good to do like that. You know what I'm saying? I am stepping into the most successful decade of my life. Yes. I am calm and centered in my body, mind, and soul. Yes, indeed. I am shedding my old skin and transforming into my higher self. Yes, indeed. And then finally, I open my heart to accept love and to love others. And I am now thriving. Yes, indeed, darling. Alrighty. So for the tarot. Now, this is a new deck, by the way, and it's a weird deck. But anyway, these are what came out of them. So we have the 7 of Pentacles, like a money tree. Money is coming to somebody from every direction. And then also we have the balance scales. This is the 6 of Pentacles. Balance the money. Someone is overspending. You have a large lump sum coming or a large windfall coming. You need to be really conscientious of how you spend that money. Make investments. Okay, then we have 6 of Swords. Someone is moving away from something. They need to move away, or you have moved away. Keep on moving forward, not backwards. Okay. 10 of Pentacles, and it's green. This is wish fulfillment, total abundance, and every aspect of your life. It's finally your season. Yes. Someone has now graduated to the King of Wands. But with that wand, you know, when you wand, you can cast stuff out. So make sure in your manifesting that you really amplify the energy that you cast into the universe as far as what you meditate on and whatever your desire is. Then also we have the World. Yes, indeed. So someone's world is about to be completely turned upside down before the good, because you're going to rebrand and reinvent your entire self. And I see you going out into the world and doing great things. Yes, indeed. Woo! Judgment. The trumpets are sounding. I keep saying the trumpets are sounding. Judgment is here. Karmic justice, karma's debt will and is being paid. Yes, indeed. Woo! The sun. Yes, indeed. Somebody needs to get out in nature right now and get that sun, get that vitamin D. Yes, get that melatonin, get that third eye chakra line, get that juice, baby, get that juice. The moon. So people are meditating on the moon right now. Just transmute the energy if you know what I mean. And if you don't know what I mean, then it's not for you. It's not going to resonate with everyone, these cards. But for those that do, take it. If it doesn't resonate, do whatever you need to do with it. But for those with the moon, transmute that energy. Yes. And then next we have King of Pentacles. Okay, so the King of Wands. Your money is coming. You're about to become the King of Pentacles. Yes, indeed. I also hear like there's a woman, a feminine energy. This is for you too. So you can take it and receive it. Queen of Pentacles. Yes, indeed. Up. Woo! Look at that. Queen of Pentacles, baby. Yes, indeed. Okay, then we have the Page of Pentacles. Pages usually represent youth, or youngsters, whatever. But yeah, money's coming, honey. Abundance, 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 abundance. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So someone's taking a risk right now and they're kind of scared of the results that might come from it. No worries. I want you to dive in there, take that risk, baby doll, because it's going to be worth your wildest dreams. Trust me. I feel this. Woo! Yes, indeed. Oh my God. Strength. Someone out there has been so strong, and that's why you're about to be rewarded, because you have exhilarated the epitome of what it takes to be strong, and there's nothing that you can't get through, and you know where your strength comes from. Some of the Bible some say it comes from the light. Yay! I just heard that literally. The lovers, like I said, the portal is here for love, baby doll. Go get that love. Go get that partner. Go get that woman. Go get that man. If you know you want them, don't let them just be taken by somebody else. And you know that this is your soulmate, your twin flame, your divine counterpart. Need I say anything else? You. I'm talking about you. And then finally, we have, the Magician. We are co-creators with the universe. In case you didn't know, now you know. Yes, indeed, darling. So you are your own magician. Magic is within you. You are magic. It is time to shine, baby, shine. Yes, indeed. And as a final thought, I want you guys to know this. It is time to go deeper. The deeper your roots, the taller your tree of life will grow. I'm Molly Cosmo, and she knows. Thanks so much for listening. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, or subscribe. Go make magic. Bye, darlings. Love you. I'll talk to you next time.